Of about a dozen Air Force Academy cadets will deploy to the path of totality to help NASA scientists study the sun's corona during the eclipse next Monday.
The goal is to capture it through various imaging techniques and learn more about solar flares and sunspots, solar phenomena that can wipe out satellite communications back here on Earth. KRDO 13's Emily Coffey is live at the Air Force Academy tonight with details on the research mission. And it's all new at 10 o'clock. Emily.
Yeah, about a dozen students here are headed to Texas and Illinois in the next week to gather data for scientific research on the sun. It's a rare learning opportunity for cadets here, one that will help scientists better understand the impact of solar flares. It might sound counterintuitive, but when our closest star is at its least visible is when scientists can see parts of it the best.
There's certain things that we can only study during eclipse here on Earth, and one of those things is called the corona.
But if the term corona makes you think about lime and salt, that isn't what these cadets are interested in.
Corona means crown, and so that's the outer atmosphere of the sun.
As Colonel Benjamin Roth explains, the corona is only visible during a total eclipse, and this 4.5-minute window will offer up important data.
Solar events can knock out satellites, and satellites, you wouldn't think, but do everything from GPS that we know of, but even bank transfers, right?
We're studying how the sun's activity changes.
Quinn Miller is a freshman at USAFA. He's just one of the cadets preparing to deploy into the path of totality.
And on the computer, this is where we can actually view what the camera's seeing, and it makes it a little bit easier than just viewing the screen.
Another cadet, sophomore Julie Sims, will be using this specialized camera to take pictures of the corona.
And we put a solar filter on it, so that just makes it safe for the lens to be pointing at the sun.
And it's hoped that collecting this data for NASA will help solve some of the problems solar flares can create.
They're excited to learn about the different technology, excited to get their hands on the data, but just going through the process of a scientific data collection and then have that data actually fed into, bigger, scientific knowledge is, quite exciting.
Those teams will be in place on Monday. It's a trip made possible by thousands of dollars of donations from scientific research institutes. Reporting live at the United States Air Force Academy, Emily Coffey, KRDO 13.
All right, Emily, thanks for putting that money to good use.